What's up, everybody? We're here at South by Southwest Interactive Conference. I am here with Luke from Tiny Build Studios, and we are looking at his game called Speedrunners. Now, can you just give us the elevator pitch real fast on what Speedrunners is?
Sure. Speedrunners is basically Mario Kart on foot.
It's a big racing game where, process of elimination, when you get to the end, it cuts a man out, and then you got to keep going, right?
Yep. Basically, you don't want to fall off the screen. And you do that by being in front of everyone.
Right. Now, is any sort of like N+ style of influence coming in here? Because it's a lot of really intense platforming with wall jumping and stuff. Where did you guys start when you decided, okay, we want to make a racer and here's how we want to make it?
Right. So we actually came in on the development of this about 2 years after the game was being developed. And we actually found it because it was released on XBlig for the 360. But it had no kind of identity to it. And so we came in, we talked to the developers, and we're like, hey, let's kind of work together, and we'll help you with all the art and animations and kind of giving it a character. And but the game actually originated at a game jam between the two developers, Casper and Gertjan, which are from the Netherlands.
Interesting. So speaking of characters here, you have a wide array of some pretty cool looking, artistically drawn characters now. With the goofy tone of this game, is that just because your studio is just all about laughing and having fun?
Exactly, yeah. I mean, if you look at any of our games, there's a lot of weirdness to them. I mean, our first game, No Time to Explain, we promote that as a comedy platformer, and it's just ridiculous, right?
Right. So the whole thing is let's get 4 people in front of a TV, let them go absolutely crazy, and yell as loud as they can. Now, how much of Mario Kart, besides just the items, inspired you guys in the game mechanics?
I personally reference Mario Kart. The actual developers reference Micro Machines, which I actually personally didn't play.
Yeah.
So I'm not really sure. I'm sure they're all very similar, right? But yeah, as far as getting in front of the couch, that's one way you can do it, but it's also online multiplayer. So you could be with yourself. You have no friends. I don't know. I don't have friends. So.
You can be my first friend if you like. Okay.
We'll connect on Steam.
Thank God.
Yeah. And you just play. We introduce a lot of rank systems and whatnot right now. So
maybe like leaderboard type stuff.
There's leaderboards, and then we're trying to go for a lot like the League of Legends sort of ranking system, so you can compete on a higher level, even though it doesn't really matter. But
so the goal is to get this in Evo,
you're gonna get a little
main
bit
stage.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Awesome. So you said Steam Friends. You guys are on Steam early access, correct?
Correct. Yeah, we've been on early access for a while now. Our goal is to launch officially this year. As well as working on putting on the consoles, Xbox One probably first, and then PlayStation to follow.
So basically, once you get it off of one, you're going to take over the world slowly but surely.
That's the goal, right?
Good. All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing this game later this year. Thank you for stopping by and doing an interview. Be back to you guys.